we are, Polarity Yoga with Elizabeth C. And I've come to understand in my life that the busier I get, the more that's going on, I need to practice. And again, this is not performance, this is practice. Okay, so do what you love and practice yoga so you can be present with it. Now, this is not the usual yoga that you're used to. It's not hatha yoga. It's not Iyengar yoga, although I studied both of those and love them. You do a little bit of that, but not much. This is yoga to align and to balance. And while the poses are not difficult, they are extremely effective. We are balancing all the organs. We are balancing and utilizing and energizing the ultrasonic core of our body. And it makes a difference in the day. That's why I do it. And as you know, I share what I love, and I love this practice. So I'm here sharing it with you. Today, I'm sharing it on two of my pages. I have an Elizabeth Linebarger Clinton page and I have an Elizabeth Clinton page. And I'm sharing it on both because one's public and one is more private. So you can get them on both. You can get them on either. And isn't technology just pretty amazing? Okay, so with that said, let's get started by aligning our spine with the divine. Align your spine with the divine. Taking a deep breath in and letting that go with a sigh. And as you're seated in a comfortable position, you can see I'm seated on a bolster. Sometimes I sit on a block. Sometimes I don't sit on anything, right? It just depends on how you're feeling and what's up to you. So there's no have tos and there's no shoulds. I would never should on you. I would never should on you, and I don't expect you to should on me. So here we are, together, not shoulding. All right, let's start with the twist because I want you to notice at the end of class what goes down or how you twist. So let's bring the arms up with an inhalation. Drop the shoulders, turn the pinkies to the back of the room, drop the chin, exhale, and twist like a corkscrew. One hand to the opposite knee, other hand behind you, up nice and tall. Now inhale and lengthen, spine to the divine. Exhale, twist some more. At the belly button, twist. And just notice, as you gently turn your head to the back, what you see behind you, because it'll be fun at the end of class to see how your twist has improved. Good, let that go. Gently come to the front again, come center. Let's do the other side. Inhale in, raise. Exhale, twist, hand to opposite knee, and twist at the belly button. Again, take it easy with your neck on this, right? The neck follows the spine, it doesn't lead it. Another deep breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, corkscrew at the belly button. And the head follows, the head does not lead. Notice where your eyes go. And come back to center. Nice, let's do a cat-cow here, seated cat-cow, hands at knees. Oh, good, make a nice, easy C-curve with the spine, chin to chest, and come up into, good, and straighten, lengthen. All right, let's lay on our backs. We're gonna do some twists, laying down. This is based on the movement that an infant naturally makes. So arms are out, palms are up. I'm gonna turn around, just so you can see this part as well. Arms are out, palms are up. And we're gonna go side to side. Let's get that out of the way. Drop your legs to one side, look to the opposite side. Now, the direction where the knees are, put that palm down, the opposite palm is up, shoulders are soft. Gaze past your fingertips. Inhale, bring the legs up, down to the other side. So now, again, wherever the knees are, that palm is down, the opposite palm is up. Good, nice and easy. Inhale, come up. Exhale, opposite side. Now go at your own pace, inhaling on the up, exhaling on the down. We're going to go for 7 of those on each side. Exercise the eyes. Getting all the spinal fluid moving, synovial fluid. The joints are opening. Look at this. Shoulder joints, hip joints, the neck, the spine. Breathing. One more each side. And come to center. Good. Here at the center, bring the knees in. Good. Hug the knees into the chest. If you want, bring your forehead to the knees. Feel that opening. Maybe a little move around like a little bug here. Those little roll-up bugs, roly-polies. Good. And come back down. Good. Take a moment. Feel your body here. Notice where you're feeling this. Notice what you're noticing. I'm big on noticing what I'm noticing because sometimes I notice that my thoughts are not kind. So I want to find a kind thought. All right, bring the legs out. Point and flex the toes. Open and close the toes. Move them around, wiggle them. Good, now we're going to do 7 ankle rotations one way and 7 the other. But first, push your back into the mat. Support the spine, okay? This is core work. This is enough, right? Here we go. 7, one way. And if you're in a chair, absolutely. Just lift one leg and then do the other. Now let's go the other way for 7. Good, let that go. Give it a moment, shake it out. You know, it's interesting where you feel that. It's different for everyone. Different for each and every. All right, let's give it a couple point and flexes. And let's do 7 rotations one way and then the other. Let's do one more set. Here we go. It's 7, 6. We're not rushing. Keep that back into the mat. Good, let's go the other way. Breathing. And shake it out. Okay, bring the legs out to an angle, not a huge angle, but a little bit of an angle. And we're going to do windshield wipers, opening and closing the toes, toward and away, toward and away, toward and away. And we do this pretty quickly, and we're breathing, and we're keeping the back into the mat. Keep the back into the mat. If you want a little more support, you can bring your hands under your rear. Little booty love. And release that. Notice where you feel that. Notice where the presence has moved, where your attention has moved from doing this. Good. Now we're going to work the core by bringing the legs up, knees toward the shoulders, shoulders toward the knees, lifting the head if you want. I'm not going to. I'm just lifting my legs, and I'm only using my hip joints. I'm not bending my knees, just the hips. So it's an up and down, up and down. I give it a little pop at the top, and I'm holding on to my booty love.
What's the side view of that?
Side view, thank you, IBC. So that you don't bend those knees. It's this. And do you notice I go kind of slow on the down? Not because I want to. Not because I want to. Because I must. Because I must. One more like this. Good. Give it a moment. So you see, I'm not doing this. It's not the knee coming in. It's a lift. All right? Give it a moment. Arms come out. Go to the side. Looking to the opposite side. Let's get a nice opening here. If you want, straighten that leg. Bring it to the mat. Only if your opposite shoulder stays down. If your opposite shoulder doesn't stay down, support. I'm big on props. Take a deep breath in. Good, bring that leg back to meet the other leg. Hold the core as you bring the legs back up. Let's go to the other side. After you straighten your spine, straighten the spine. All right, drop to the other side. Look to the opposite way. Breathing here. Shoulder stays down. Lifting the leg, bringing it out. Again, a prop is fine. A pillow, a book, a towel rolled up. This depends on you, what you've got. But I say, you know what, if you're going to do it, you're worth investing in a few props. Why not? Props to you. Props to you. Invest in those props. Good. Another breath here. Good. Bring that leg back and help it if it needs some help. Before I had my hip replaced, if I didn't help my hip back, knees in, my hip would go out. So, take care of yourself. All right, let's roll it over to the other side. So we're going to lay on our belly now. For crickets, opening the hip. Big movement on this. Big movement. Big opening. Pillow with the hands. If you want, you can stay like this, but it's nicer for the spine to be straight. Bend the knees, and this is where we open and close, switching the flick, which foot is in front. All right, here we go. Open and close, open and close. Breathing. Shoulders are soft. Taking it easy with yourself, coming back to your intention. What is your intention? What's your I am? I spoke yesterday about Uncle Screwtape from the book, The Screwtape Letters, and how Uncle Screwtape likes to get in there and have us not be kind to ourselves, make us doubt, fear, insecurity, all that stuff. Uncle Screwtape is having a really hard time that I'm doing this, because this is like doing something afraid, right? Put yourself out there. Give it a break. But the stronger I get, the weaker he gets. All right, bring it into a child's pose. Hands under shoulders. Pushing all the way back, big toes together. Rear to heels, if possible. If not, rear to wherever. Arms out and forehead wherever. Maybe mine used to go to the mat, it doesn't anymore, and that's the way it is. Got a block there. Won't be here for long. Take a breath. Good. Come to tabletop. And from tabletop, come to standing on your knees, if you please. Balance. We talked about this yesterday. What happens before someone falls down? They lose their balance. So, we are working on balance. Arms are out, palms are up. I'm going to move this one camera on the Elizabeth LC page. Okay, thank you, Ivy, so that you can see me. Arms are out, palms are up. Find your gaze. Find something to look at. Thank you, honey. Bring one foot out in front of you. Shoulders are soft. It's not this, right? Shoulders are soft. Take a deep breath in and lift the foot. Like I say every time, the hardest part is lifting that foot. If the foot has to come down, so what? So what? We learn to walk by falling down. Breathing. Every muscle's having to work here. Every stabilizer muscle. This is great for us. Breathing, holding, and that's 30 seconds. Other side. Feels so good to be done with that. But very important. Arms out. Oh, and the one thing I always mention, toes are down. It's not this, it's this. You'll notice the difference. Okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and a lift. And I notice for me, I always do the easiest side first. Smart body. So my teacher, Bruce, says you're as young as your spine. So everything pretty much connects to the spine in one way or another.
Bruce is a young chicken.
Yes, Bruce, 81 years old. There's 30 seconds. And looking good, doing well. Okay, we're going to go, we're going to do a couple down dogs here. You can go from cobra to down dog. You can go from tabletop to down dog, however you want to work it. Or maybe you don't even want to do a down dog. That's fine. That's fine. If you don't want to do a down dog, you can meet me standing. Okay? So I'm going to go from cobra to down dog. Hands are under my shoulders. I push up and open the spine. Shoulders away. Tuck the toes. I'm going to come to a tabletop here. Toes are tucked. And now I push back into downward facing dog. Breathing, tucking the chin. Good, now let's come forward into a high plank. If that's in your practice, doesn't have to be. Good, I bring my knees down, bend my elbows toward my hips as I come down, slowly, all the way down, up into cobra. Breath here, exhale, downward facing dog. Not in a rush. Bringing the toes up, or heels up, excuse me, and then down to the mat. Good. From here, you can either walk your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet. I'm going to walk my hands to my feet. Hold on to opposite elbows. And ragdoll. Hold it here. Knees are slightly bent here, okay? Knees are slightly bent. Don't lock them. I love to lock my knees. The reason the body wants to lock the knees for me is if I lock my knees, my muscles don't have to do a thing. All the onus is on the joints. But that's not good for the joints. Good. Maybe you hold on and give yourself a little open. Good. Shoulder to same hip. Feel the opening. Shoulder to other hip. Feel the opening. Really bend the knees, come up slowly to standing. Oh, shoulders come back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Shake it out. Shoulders come forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Chin to chest, couple rolls. Chin to shoulder, chin to shoulder. Now, you'll notice I also, if I'm going to have you bring your head back, I have you support it. Think about the neck like a bowling ball on a broomstick. You want to support the neck. So we'll just do a couple side to sides. Okay. Good. Extended mountain pose on your toes. So balance and fold. Hands through heart all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And on my halfway lift, I lift my elbows, because what I notice in classes is people halfway lift like this or like this, right? No, halfway lift. This keeps the back engaged. It keeps you honest. Little bend for me, always a little bend. And then fold. Come back up to standing, extended mountain pose. And hands to heart. All right, let's work the gallbladder, liver. And we do this, the hands behind the back, interlocking the thumbs. We change each time we come back up, we shift. And a little bit, remember this, a little bit of a back bend. Are your shoulders open? Make sure they're open. Take care of your shoulders. And maybe you need a towel or something. Maybe you can't interlock. That's absolutely fine. Every body is different. Work with what your body's doing in this moment. Not getting all weirded out about what it used to do. I'm speaking to myself here, okay? So we'll do brain gym next. Good. So shoulders back. Here we go. Open, open. Little bit of a back bend. Feel the core here. And come forward. And come forward. Good. With the sound, ha. Ha. Exhale. Now inhale. Ha. 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 7 more. Ha. 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 Come back up. and easy. Deep breath in, arms overhead. Hands to heart. Notice what you notice. Just notice how this feels. Notice how you're feeling. Notice where you feel this in your body. All right, next, I want you to get a feeling for the difference, so you can see my legs, for the difference in balance when we're on our knees versus our ankles being able to, and that's good. So bring your hands to your heart, find your gaze, and then just bring your foot wherever you want up your leg, wherever you want. Move back a little more so you can see this. We're just doing a tree pose, just a standard tree pose. Maybe you stay here, maybe you come here, here, here. You just don't want your heel on your knee joint. But just notice the difference in balance. The ankle joint knows how to balance the body. So most of the onus will go there. This is why we want to support the hips. This is why we want to support balance in the core, not just bring it down to the ankles, okay? All right, let's do the other side just so you get that. Shake that out. Again, finding your gaze, bringing a foot wherever you want. Maybe you don't feel secure to be this high up and balance, that's cool. Bring it where you want, wherever it works for you. Find a gaze. Just notice that. You know, if you want to lift your arms, lift your arms. But again, nothing's a have to. Okay, bring that back. Let it go. Just wanted you to feel that. Notice that difference. All right, let's get the brain going. Elbow to opposite knee. Here we go. And if you want a clap in between, go for it. And then we're going to go hand to heel in the back. Hand to heel. Hand to heel. Hand to heel. Hand to heel for 4, 3, 2, and then basketball. Opposites. 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 Opposites for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let that go. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, come into a squat. Come into a squat. Hands to legs, hands to thighs. Straight back. And again, what I always want to do here, I want you guys to be able to see me, so I'll do it against the white. But there's stairs behind me, so I want to go like this or like this, right? No, honey, no, Elizabeth, here you are. Nice, good. Squat. Hold it under. Knees over ankles. Good. And bring one shoulder to the opposite knee as you exhale. Come through center. Give it a little bit of a back roll. Oh, yeah. Other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, this time, straighten the knee, the opposite leg. Good. Come through center. Straighten the other leg. Go toward the opposite knee. Good. One more each side. Straighten. Last one. And straighten. Good. Come back to center. Knees over ankles. Bring it up. Feel it. Pulse, 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 and straighten. Good. Heel toe the feet together. Thank you, body. Nice opening of the pelvis. All right, let's do wood chops. Hands are overhead. We come through as we, it's up, and take care of your shoulders, okay? Any aggression, let it go here. Let it out, sisters and brothers, let it out. Here we go. Inhale. Ha! 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 Last one. Ha! Hold it up. Hold it, feel it. A little bit of a back bend here. Have the core work. And back to center, hands to heart. All right, starfish. We're going to define our space and come up through center line. So it's an opening with a little bit of a back bend, coming all the way down, and then up through the center. All right, here we go. So it's open, little back bend, define your space, come down, hands meet, bring it up as you inhale. I am, and open, peace. Bring it up through center, I am. Open it, define, love. I am. Choose your I am. I am able. Good. I am. Define it. Good. Now hold it at the bottom here for a moment. Shake the head yes. Circle the head one way and the other. Bend the knees and slowly come up, all the way up. Extended mountain pose as you inhale. And hands to heart center. Whew. Nice. Feel that. Shake it out. All right. Let's do kidney, gallbladder, or kidney liver, kidney bladder. And that's an over, under, over, and then we open with a ha. Come up on those toes and really open up if you can. If you can't, do it here. All right? You do it where you can do it. So here we go. It's inhale, 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 exhale with a ha. Here we go. Ha. 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 And let it go. So these sounds, it's like tuning forks, but it's happening internally. The sound is good. You can't do, you're embarrassed to do it out loud, at least do an internal ha. That would sound like, I don't know what it would sound like, but do it, okay? All right, here we go, our rotations. Again, shoulder to right under the, hand to right under the shoulder, and other hand to the waist. Kidneys. Now, I'm going to keep my heels down, and just notice what you see when you look back, and notice it's probably farther than when we did our first twist, and it's probably a little easier. Keep twisting, and when you've had enough, remember when we have time, we do one for each rotation that we've been around the planet.
Sun.
The sun, thank you, Ivy. But for our purposes, we're just going to do about that many, and then we're going to lay down on our left side and come into infant's pose, or the equivalent of child's pose. With one hand, the left hand at the base of the neck, the right hand at the base of the spine. If you can't reach, you just do where you can, what you can, okay? So bring it on down, however you want to get down. Lay on your left side. One hand on the occiput, the other hand on the spine. And take this time. Take this time. This is where the potency, where we really get potent in the body, where we allow this to potentiate and bring potency to all the organs, all the tissue in the body. So focus on the breath here. And imagine that there's a mist in the air with your favorite color and scent. And breathe that in. Just imagine breathing that in. And as you breathe that beautiful color and scent in, know that as the red cells go through the lungs and become oxygenated, they're picking up that color, that beautiful scent, and that vibration is moving into every cell in your body because the blood cells go to every cell. So just allowing beautiful color and scent to move into every cell in your body. And if there's any area that needs a little extra attention, just send it there. Send it there on the breath. Just imagine that area being flooded with this lovely color, like putting a drop of food coloring into a glass of crystal clear water. Let that area just absorb this. And if you want to stay here, please feel free to. Otherwise, let's Gently bring ourselves to a comfortable seated position. And we'll chant Om together one time. Sending this, how you're feeling right now. So we chant Om, send this out. Send this out to your day. Send it to everyone that you're going to be coming in contact with today. Knowing that as you allow yourself to practice, you're going to know that the privilege of allowing yourself to practice is going to bring all of this into your day and into everyone that you come in contact with. Send it to the people that are driving next to you, people that you meet when you're doing your errands, people at work, whatever, your children, your spouse. Bring this energy with you. Right, let's chant Om together one time. Exhale completely. Deep breath in. Thumbs to forehead center, the sixth chakra, the ability to see beauty. May you recognize the beauty of yourself and everyone that you come in contact with today. Humans, animals, plants, absolutely everything, sweetheart. The love in me salutes the love in you. Namaste. All right, that's it for today. Again, thank you for joining me. I love to share what I love. And I love how I feel after this, even if I don't always feel like doing it. But we got it done today, so